And a happy Sunday morning to you, Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights Consulting. Well, we're looking at an ensemble forecast. This is where we are right now in this cold, still a little bit of flurries falling in some locations, and we did pick up some areas of snow, and some areas in the Northeast Kingdom Highlands really hit the jackpot. Seen as much as 8.9 inches. That in Sutton, Vermont. That seems to be the most. And our local ski resorts picked up a little bit more than what was advertised by many of the computer models. However, where you can see what's the trend here. We're going to see even low temperatures that are actually going to go above freezing, and then daytime highs get up in the 40s. Looks like we have one more freezing situation where temperatures get close to the freezing mark, and we might even pick up a little bit of snow across parts of southern Vermont. But once that moves on by, that'll be a warm front exiting pretty quickly into Canada. Then we see a pretty good warm surge, and that looks like it'll come along with some rain. Unfortunately, temperatures may hit into the 50s and looks like even almost 60 or low 60s. And both the GFS and the European model are indicating that for basically Christmas Eve day Thursday, then a pretty good temperature fall. And it looks like we get back into a little more snow and temperatures that are more seasonal around the corner. Let's take a look real quickly at the amounts of snow and the latest trends right now. Still have a considerable amount of clouds along in the east of the Green Mountains. Picked up 1.5 inches in Burlington, finally blew the record there for the least amount of snow so late in the season. And you can see some of these amounts are pretty impressive. There's one for, no, that's 1 inch. Okay, well, 5 inches. And again, 8.9 inches around the standard mountain range seem to be the jackpot. 6 inches up around Holland, Vermont. Lake effect streamers can really do their business when they sit over one particular area. They're very localized and relatively narrow. They don't cover a lot of land, but they do wiggle around, and so everybody does get into the act, kind of like a loose fire hose, if you will. And as far as any additional snowfall, looking at the HER model here, you can see snow up to the north of us, and that's going to be pulling away. It doesn't look like we're going to see any additional flurry activity. Instead, we're going to get into some areas of sunshine, and you can see this is through 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and later in the day, we're going to see some high clouds roll in. And otherwise, it's looking at a cold, pretty decent Sunday. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.